Well, joining me now, the Congresswoman from Colorado, another great friend of this program, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert's back with us. Congresswoman, it's great to see you.
Grant, this has been an amazing week. President Trump obviously pulling off a great victory, the victory we've all been waiting for, and then him announcing so many amazing members of his team. These cabinet picks are phenomenal, and I want to see even more. I want the three-letter responses all over D.C. to keep coming. MSNBC says that the three-letter response yesterday was WTF. Well, I was saying LFG. And, you know, we've been in a FAFO stage recently. You know, we were in the FA and now we're in the FO. And so people are about to find out exactly what we are going to do with this MAGA agenda. You know, I want to see a Thomas Massie as Secretary of Ag. I want to see a Brandon Herrera at the ATF. I want to see Bongino as the secretary there with the Secret Service. There are so many things that we can do. And look at the way that Charlie Kirk schools the woke indoctrinating teachers. Maybe he needs to be Secretary of the Department of Education. There's so much that we can do to get America back on track, and President Trump is already doing a great job with that, from Tulsi Gabbard to Bobby Kennedy, and of course my best friend Matt Gaetz as Attorney General.
I didn't think about Charlie Kirk. You know, he's got a great show on this network as well as Secretary of Education. That would be fabulous. All this, it rivals RFK Jr. as head of HHS. I mean, I never thought I'd actually see it, but we're going to see it, and heads are going to roll over there. It's a wake-up call. Specifically talking about Matt Gaetz. Congresswoman Boebert, I know you're very good friends with Matt. What is this going to mean for the Department of Justice and, quite frankly, Americans who want some accountability there?
Justice is served. Matt Gaetz is going to do exactly that. We have seen him in the Judiciary Committee hold these bureaucrats accountable. We have seen him expose what's going on behind closed doors, stand up for the whistleblowers, and bring true justice to the United States. He has stood up for the political prisoners. He has stood up against all of the injustices that have taken place. Even the Attorney General, Merrick Garland himself, Matt Gaetz has taken on. And now in this role, he can fulfill all of the promises that President Trump has been making to ensure that we have this accountability, that we have truth, that we have justice back in our country. And it is one of the greatest picks that President Trump could have made, the greatest pick. I am so excited for Matt. I was celebrating with Ginger Gaetz last night. She and I had dinner together before she flew out to go be with her husband. And I am so excited. But also look at the Selfless Act. I mean, he resigned to trigger a special election sooner rather than later, knowing that this is going to harm our very slim majority in some way. And so he wants to get out in front of that, trigger that special election so we can fulfill that seat and have another member of Congress ready to go to deliver President Trump's agenda.
All right, so let me ask you about just that, because a lot of the concern is President Trump is taking some fabulous talent out of a House of Representatives that we need every Republican we can get there. Is there a concern? You know, we got Elise Stefanik, we've got Matt Gaetz now, we've got Congressman Waltz. All of these guys and gals are great guys and gals, but we're losing people from the House. What do we do about that? Is the majority still going to be safe? How do you assess the situation?
I do believe our majority will be fine. We have to unite. We have to come together, and we have to recognize that it doesn't really matter who our chairman and who our speakers are, who the leader is in the Senate. President Trump is our leader. The American people delivered President Trump as our leader, and he is the one who needs to lead this agenda, and we need to follow that agenda. Honestly, there's even more talent in the House and in the Senate that President Trump could choose from, and I wish we had a larger majority in both so he could take those picks. I would love to see Byron Donalds somewhere in the cabinet, somewhere in the administration. I would love to see I would love to see Corey Mills out of Florida, somewhere in the State Department. But there is talent that we need to keep in the House to keep that majority. I don't think that majority is under threat right now. Again, Matt Gaetz resigning early to trigger that special election is exactly what we need to fill that seat quickly. We will get another great Republican from Florida 1. I'm confident in the voters there that I have met personally, and they will deliver us another great representative.
Well, All of it sounds great to me. You know, it's just amazing, even the energy of just this program, that we're now, you know, a week and a half out from this election, this historic election. I feel like a lot of us can breathe a sigh of relief as we work so hard to make America great again. But boy, it's just an energy shift of epic proportions, and I just feel it. And Congresswoman, it's great having you on the program, and thank you for all you have done to make this happen as well.
Now's the time to work. I'm just happy we have a country again.
Isn't that the truth? Lauren Boebert, thank you for coming on tonight.